Hey folks, Weatherman Sam, man in the big green hat. I am here in Bankhead National Forest, off trail as usual, hiking a few small little streams. I'll tell you where it's at. I'm headed down to the gorgeous Sipsey Fork. You'll recognize it when you see it. Just two random little spots that looked interesting on a map. That's how the best things tend to happen. I have no idea what we're gonna find, but let's go see. I love finding little tree stumps like this. And look at this moss. Just like little rolling hills. You can sit here, you're looking out through the valleys and all little ridges and things. It's its own little landscape, a little mountainside. You can imagine all little rivers and things hidden in all of this. It's just cool. Big one. Very nice, gorgeous. Pine tree here. You see some large ones out here, but so much of them get cut, harvested. It's nice to see one of the old hands still around. Sort of walking down this draw here. Haven't seen any evidence of water quite yet, but we're still pretty high in the drainage. A lot of young trees through here too. Young trees. Pines stretch. The holly's mixing in. There's still some ferns. Still haven't gotten quite cold enough here to take the foliage off these ferns. Usually not want to follow these old road beds at times, but get a later start to the day or something, or sometimes it's just nice to have it a little bit easier. It doesn't have to be hard all the time here. I'm learning that as I get older. See these old roads as a gift of sorts. I think we may see another little kind of gift just ahead here too. Well, there's no water so far. Usually by now I like to see some signs of something. Preferably before I get into the hemlocks. But I have anything bad to say about a hemlock, that's for sure. It's nice to be back here. I'm thankful. Here we're coming up to, I guess, what would have been the more significant draw to have gone down. There's certainly some good water flowing here now. There's no reason going upstream. You're not going to find the falls at this point. It's too narrow. There's not enough drainage up ahead, you know. And you can see this old road bed. Can you see this old road bed? Follow this line with my stick. An old road bed here. This whatever falls is downstream. Little rock formations creeping out here. That's a good sign. That's a good little spot for animals to bed down or whatnot. That's about it. It's just a pretty little area through here. I'm back up on another old road bed. The whole area here just opened up. I know people watching videos like to get to the good stuff, but I think it's important just to share areas like this along the way, not just the highlights of things. Adds more to the story. Wild tree. Completely knocked over. Uprooted. Keep going. Now we get some flow. Much bigger little stream we've intersected with here. On this certainly bodes well. Love that sound. Now we're getting to these little slips and spills, which is cool. These little mini cascades. How quickly a forest can change. Those moss of these lush green hemlocks. You turn around and back into pines and hardwoods. The storm damage, much more open canopy. That versus this. Been following down this whole roadbed. There's another one that parallels just uphill. I come across this very square, rectangular stone. It's so weathered. Almost looks like there was faint outlines of something carved into it, but you can't tell anymore. It's very interesting to see. It's a pretty little area here, full of hollies and these beech trees, and I believe this is my new favorite word, is there's more sescents, and there's more sescent leaves to keep the leaves until spring. You can see me tugging on it. But, it's an interesting thing to learn about it, read about it if you get the chance. Orchid I don't see terribly often. Rattlesnake plantain. Two little ones here. I can hear water rushing. Here's our first little waterfall of the day. This is the little one. Beautiful pool in front of it. Hard to see with the sun. Oh, there's another little small fall, deep pool in front of it. Beautiful little stretch. Interesting, it's another one of those trees, not completely flat, yet still growing. Still growing. Now we're back in a nice rocky area here. I see some rocky outcroppings again. And all the little liverwort growing back in that little bit of a shelter. All grooves cut in from erosion downstream. This will be a nice little stretched walk. Ah, you see what I see. See that patch of green there? Hanging like leaves. Filmy ferns. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know how much of a delight it is for me to find these wonderful little ferns. They're just growing in this one little patch here. That's it. Oh, I'm just a hair downstream. I have found the mother lode of filmy ferns. All of this is filmy. That's so cool. So nice to see it doing well. Keep a little shelter here. In the winter times, there might be a falls that comes off of that spot right there. Across the, you'll see. Yeah, this would be most definitely a falls, but I'll tell you what's got my attention is the horizon line right there. You can't quite see it in this video, but that should be nice. Find a way down. There you go. Now you can see little cascade, and that drop off. We're gonna have to go way up high before we can get back down. This is so steep. Angles like this are nothing but a tease. Canyon wall is probably 50 feet on the other side easily. This landscape is all about studying the layers and levels and follow your game trails. Eventually you'll come to a break on these bluffs. You can get a way down into the canyons. Fortunately, the way up is through. That means through all of this. But if you want to get to the base of that waterfall that I shared, this is the way to it. Making your way through this, and here we are. No name for this waterfall, of course. Quite close to not come across. Try following the creek down to where it goes into the Sipsey Fork itself. Just because I want to be closer to this rock. Amazing how much sound comes out of that little bit, huh? Amazing. And following this little rocky bluff type thing, I can see the Sipsey Fork right there. I spotted this with some of the biggest oyster mushrooms that I have ever seen. If I can get over here to them. Completely submerging myself. These are like dinner plate size. These are massive. That's so cool. That's a cool rock. Oh, river cane and briar through here. Maybe flatter hiking, which I'm not sure it's easier. Although the views of the bluffs on the other side kind of make up for it a bit. Now we're suddenly back into the hemlocks in this deep little ravine or canyon here. Yeah, I'm out of breath. The terrain may be flat at times, but some of it's still ain't easy out here. Well, we have the lower falls of something here. The other's gonna be up that way, straight into the sun. I think our way down is right here. See how easy this is or isn't? What you want to do is step on the edge of this rock right there. That's still a 5-foot drop. Yeah, I may have to put the camera up for this. Step right here and then hop down. So yeah, that wasn't so bad. Just lean out on that tree. Give you a little leverage, come right down here. What we came down here for was this lower falls. Just a trickle. A little narrow pool here. Oh, that's deep. Did you see this? It's full of leaves, but if it wasn't, this guy's a nice round hole. It's at least, knee deep here. This would be the perfect spot for flowing in summer. Sink right down into that. How lovely would that be? A hot summer day. Nothing like the light late in the day beneath these hemlocks. Oh, if this were in better flow, or really had any flow at all, spot now with a gorgeous set of 2 cascades, really. That would be really nice. Coming down through here. So it's a waterfall, but it's a dry falls, and that's always the risk. You're hiking during the dry season. Late fall, early winter here. Be hit or miss. That's what you find. I found evidence of digging in this shelter, unfortunately. Walk through the shelter on the far side. More filmy ferns. Those are really long filmy ferns. I'll come down here and take a look at them. Look how long the little strands are. Wonder if there's different varieties, you know? Up above the falls now. It is absolutely dry up here. I'm kind of shocked. All that water must have been from some little spring that I didn't notice. Oh, this would be a gorgeous little cascade. Hard to tell right now because of all the leaves. I got up top and I won't say I was confused, but for a second I wasn't exactly sure which way to go. And the reason for that is because I had not intended on going above this falls originally. I was going to backtrack. Well, I don't like to backtrack. So we're gonna take a little different way out. Just want to put us back in the same drainage that we were in before. I don't know if it'll put us close enough to the falls to see the falls again or not. Probably not. And even then I'd be up high. But I always like to make a loop out of things if I can. And since I'm up here, that was the main cascade there. That's mostly dry, almost completely dry. And then this is the secondary cascade. Secondary falls that's coming in. This huge half moon cascade would just be something to see. But we need some rain. More than what we've had. Thanks for coming along with a little adventure, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the wonderful scenery at Bankhead National Forest. Yet again, it's good to be back here on a more regular basis, even if some of the waterfalls are dry. That first one though was great, and I'll be back for this one. I'll be back for sure. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild. Along just now. I always do that little intro part of the video is walking Weatherman Sam's adventures and all of that. I never used the word hiking too much. I prefer saunter, and I was like, oh, it's Sunday. The Sunday saunter is the Weatherman Sam. And it's probably gonna be an outtake, but who knows? Sometimes I'm goofy. I put stuff like this in anyway at the end. If you watch this far, maybe this is the after credits. Hello there. I'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty. You have a few minutes? Maybe another time.